Well, welcome everybody to the 2024 Scottsdale All Things Senior Conference here at the Scottsdale Center for Performing Arts in downtown Scottsdale. If you haven't had a chance to be down here before, to visit with a bunch of the companies that are here represented, it's an awesome opportunity. We'll obviously be encouraging you all throughout the day to come by and stop by. We're going to kick off this morning as we talk with vendors that are downstairs talking with patrons and families. About what this looks like for the Parent Projects crew. For those of us that might be sitting back at home or at work today and breaking away on your lunch break to get an understanding of what's mom and dad maybe having in conversations.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm joined first today with Sabrina Messenger of Messenger Mortuary here in the Valley and in the Phoenix Valley. And so, Sabrina, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me. Well, it's an honor.
It's awesome to kick off the day with you. It's going to be a long day, and this is a great way. Well, I mean, we're going to kick it off at the end, right? You guys handle a lot of the end of stuff.
Yeah, kind of full circle.
So talk to us about Messenger Mortuary and your guys' business.
Yeah, so Messenger Mortuary, I'm the third generation within my family business. We're family owned and operated. We've been serving our community for over 60 years. There's a lot of longevity and history there, but we handle end of life. So unfortunately, if you've had a passing in the family, we're able to kind of step in and help you with that. We offer a full spectrum of care ranging from advanced planning. So if you're looking to start looking into, funeral planning ahead of time.
Ahead of time,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely. So ahead of time. So if you're wanting to lock in today's prices and kind of give your family the peace of mind that what you're wanting for yourself, if that time comes, we do offer those services. We also, we have mortuaries, we have cemeteries. We also own and operate our own crematory. And we do that to ensure that we're able to provide our family a high level of care throughout the entire process.
Yeah, well, and it's a difficult conversation to have.
It absolutely is.
I think we feel blessed that there's people like you that are great at having that conversation.
Thank you.
So I'm glad that you exist. What are, I guess, a couple of great questions here that we hear. The first I would ask is, what's usually the first question that a family asks when they come in and sit down to talk with you guys?
Yeah, so a lot of times families, when they first come in and sit with us, let's be honest, a lot of times families have never sat down to make funeral arrangements before. Right. So they're not really sure what all that entails. So that's kind of where we step in as the professionals, and we're able to help guide you through that process. And kind of all the services that we provide. There's burial, there's cremation, there's, donation, scattering of ashes, all sorts of different things. So I feel like it's really important for us to provide all that information to our families.
I don't have to know that as a family member. I don't have to know that
that's
to show
what we're
up.
For.
You pull that out of me. And that's wonderful. And can help me do that with mom and dad. If we're not setting up me, if we're setting up mom and dad, you can help that conversation along so that I can just collect and know what their intent is.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Tell me, what is the number one question you could think of you wished families would ask when they come in to see you guys?
That's a tough one, because usually families are pretty good at asking questions. Number one question that I wish they would ask,
or perhaps even is there anything that they should have with them when they come in to see you?
That's a good question. So I guess one of my recommendations to families is kind of course, you can't prepare for everything, but maybe having those hard conversations with your family members as to, what they're wanting, where they're like vital information, different information that they would need to bring, like Social Security, birth certificates, different things like that they might need.
Do insurance policies play a role in all some of this? Okay, so we should probably know that, or at least have it with us. You probably know what to look for in those.
Yes, okay, So if you bring your insurance policy in, we're able to kind of look through that fine print and kind of navigate through that for you on your behalf.
Benefits that are laid within that.
Because it can be very overwhelming to try to sort through that information. So let us do that for you, because we do it all day. Yeah.
Wonderful. Love that. Tell us, where can people find more information about Messenger Mortuary?
So if you're looking for more information, you can absolutely visit our website. It's www.messengermortuary.com. And you can also find us on Facebook and Instagram if you look up Messenger Mortuary.
Well, I love it. Sabrina, thank you so much for joining us with Messenger Mortuary here in the Valley. And we are going to be back with more great vendors throughout the day. Sabrina's just kicking it off for us. So stay tuned, and we'll have you back in a moment for the 2024 All Things Senior Expo here in the Scottsdale Center of Performing Arts.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. You did a great job.
Well, that's it for the team this week, and thanks for joining us. If you've enjoyed the content, remember to subscribe and to share this episode on the app that you're using right now. Your reviews and your comments, they really help us expand our reach as well as our perspective. So if you have time, also drop us a note. Let us know how we're doing. For tips and tools to clarify your parent project, simplify communication with your stakeholders, and verify the professionals that you choose, you can find us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Thanks again for trusting us. Until our next episode, behold and be held.
Thank you for listening to this Parent Projects podcast production. To access our show notes, resources, or forums, join us on your favorite social media platform or go to parentprojects.com. This show is for informational and educational purposes only. Before making any decisions, consult a professional credentialed in your local area. This show is copyrighted by Family Media and Technology Group Incorporated and Parent Projects LLC. Written permissions must be granted before syndication or rebroadcast.